Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. We are almost ready to go up those stairs and see the final part of the game for the first time. However, we are not going to do that today. We are instead going to go back to Minato. We're going to go all the way over here and we're going to do the Battle Egypt fight because we forgot to do that. So, let's go and do that. So, I think the best way to handle this is we just simply walk into the fight. Actually, I know it's a little bit of a diversion. We need to go up here and grab these because I noticed they respawned. Then, we're going to walk up, save, and we're just going to try the fight once without any prep at all. Why? Because it will give us a rough baseline to work off of. I really like when you're doing fights like this, like boss fights, to just have a baseline fight. Like, okay, what if I just go in there, make no changes, where do I get to? That way you know, if you make a change, where you're going to end up. So, let's do a save. Or you know how much that change actually matters. We're just going to go in for our current party. Now, I think they use fire attacks, so we should be mostly fine except for Chi-Yu, but we'll see. Anyway, waiting for the things to finish popping up at the top. We'll do a save and we'll head in. They have finished popping up at the top. Yep, good. Save and let's go. This is no prep at all version of the fight. Hello. So, we skip through all of this. Rite of Resurrection. And let's go. He's then like, well, now I have the power to destroy you. Say I'm glad you're safe too. And then he gets the power of a king. Turns into Khonsu Ra, which we can see here. And now he's going to attack us. In a second. Any moment now. There we go. Let's fight Khonsu Ra. So, they get to go first. Calls an ally. Calls a couple of allies, actually. Followed by Agadine, which hits Chi-Yu, who's weak to it. Okay, so immediately, I see an issue with our party. We luckily resist Dark, which is good. Let's do Queen's Decree first. We're then going to change in. Maybe Abdael for the final slot? I don't know if she's okay. How about Uriel? He's got a heal. He's got a lot of different stuff. He might be okay, actually. Let's chuck him in the final slot for now. Konohana. Let's do a bowl. Uriel. Crit. Followed by... probably actually a better use of your time would be Spy Scope. Or, yeah, Spy Scope. You're weak to ice. Okay. So your only fire move is single target fire move. Okay, so we know that we cannot have a fire weakness out there. You have a single target light and a multi-target light attack. And then you have AoE attacks that are both. Counters all attacks with a weak almighty attack for 1 turn. Oh, and then you have a severe fire attack to all foes, but ignores affinity resistance that pierces through, so it's not really the same thing. Okay. So, let me just check. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. In fact, you're perfect. Wonderful. I think I'm going to use Omnipotent Succession. And then I'm going to try and kill one of the side things. I think I'm going to try and kill you. There we go. Just so that we actually have killed the enemy. Reduces their number of turns, which is nice. That hurt a lot. Okay, need to be healed up on turn 1. That's horrible. Yeah, okay, and then you kill us. Fair enough. I'm gonna let us die here. There we go. Cool. Really? Okay. We're still, oh, that's because we have Whistled Goat as well. My god, how many turns are we living? Okay. Well, there's an obvious positive. Don't know if you've noticed it.
I shall pass judgment.
Our character's immune to death, apparently. Okay. That's good to know. So that is very, very positive for us. So if we don't have a weakness to fire on our initial group, then we should be fine. Okay. They throw our electricity as well as their other one. So I'm going to swap Chiyu for Uriel, I think. Let's try that for now. That's my only change? Yeah, I think so. I just need to be fully healed on all turns. Right. Let's go. So if I have buffs and heals on for every single turn, we should be pretty good at this point. Yeah, we know that our character will survive. So as long as we're able to, like, pump out damage on our character, we're pretty much fine, right? The only problem is if he manages to wipe out the rest of them. So really, the other three could just be healing and buffing, and that would be fine. We don't need damage from them. We just need survivability from them. Right. Let's go. So, he gets his turn. He calls his allies, which we already knew was going to happen.
I shall pass judgment.
And then he does AoE Almighty. That's interesting he did AoE Almighty again. Wonder if he does that if he can't hit a weakness. There's possibilities there. Right, let's go crits. Let's throw out critical attacks. So, let's start with Queen's Decree. Murakumo. We're now going to do Sakuya Sakura. Unbold. We go for the Akashic Arts. Queen's Decree. Now going to try and kill Thoth here. We're going to double buff here, so we're going to buff like that. So I'm hoping that I don't need to buff our health if we have double defense up. And then you're going to hit this guy for now.
Take this.
So use Almighty Attack, who does a lot of damage. Okay. He does it again, we're in big trouble actually. So you're going to do it again? He does it again, huh? So he just spams that attack, so you do need to have the heal up. Okay, unless you're Uriel, in which case you're okay. Okay. Think of how I want to handle this, actually. Problem is, the Almighty Attack can't be reflected or anything similar. You'd be hit by light. You could absorb light, but you're still in a... Demeter. Do Illusion Harvest, which is one move. You don't need Bowl for Demeter. So I think she has to be the one we bring in here. I do the Harvest move. You're going to hit this one. And that's it. Okay.
I shall pass judgment.
Fire. That's fine. I didn't check Demeter's weaknesses, actually. We should check those. Weak to fire. Okay, so Demeter probably needs to do her stuff and get out of here as soon as possible. Abdiel seems pretty good, except for the fact she's weak to dark, and we know they have a dark move. How about you? Maria is okay, except for the fact that she doesn't have a great heal. Dagda, Manazako. Trumpeter could hit like an ice AoE. You have ice. Yeah. You could be okay. Go Nahobiho in the first slot. Demeter's gonna use Lucian Harvest. You're gonna pass. Yeah, we'll do that. Murakumo. Guard. Okay.
Take this.
Light attack. That's flopped. Perfect. Matarunda, not the end of the world. Okay. Crits. Demeter's not a long-term solution for us, by the way. We need to think of a long-term solution. She's a short-term solution, don't get me wrong. She's not our long-term plan. Everyone's already healed and nobody took damage. So this could be time for us to start putting into place our long-term plan. Which, by the way, in case you're wondering, is 100% to bring back Konohana. It just makes sense. Although that's probably next turn we're going to do that. Still haven't actually spy scoped yet. I don't think this is the turn to do that. There we go, Jack Tempest. Murkumo. It's good damage. Guard. Maybe now's the turn to spy scope. Just so we have more info. Yes, it's only ice really we're hitting. Okay. That's fine. He's going to call people in this turn, right? No. He really hurt Nahobiho. Right, he's going to counter next turn, which probably means he's going to bring people back next turn. Pass. Change Demeter for Konohana. Right. Bowl. We know he's going to reflect, right? Because that's what Misakatet's path does. Yes. So we know he's going to counter. So effectively, this is a turn where we can't do much. Could throw out. I guess Magic Mirror doesn't make a lot of sense. Charge Gem was only for self, right? Yeah. I guess I could Charge Gem yourself. At the end of the world. Pass. Again, I guess you could Charge Gem yourself. It's not like a terrible thing to do. Spend a turn buffing. And then you're going to use that, which is a buff plus an overheal.
The breath of the sun.
Okay, so this seems like a good turn to guard. Probably. Never mind.
Flames of judgment.
This seems like a good turn to take a lot of damage. Well, when he uses that path, you gotta guard, I guess, huh? Okay, Jack Tempest. Welcome back to the team, Demeter. How you, with a fire weakness, continue to be in the team against the guy who uses fire? I have no idea.
Let's try this.
Right, maybe I should have used Eternal Prayer there as well, actually. I'm going to use Eternal Prayer next turn. Hit him. Cool. There's your allies in.
Take this.
Fire attack on us. Okay, that's acceptable. Fire attack on us is very acceptable. Jack Tempest. Change in. So final slot, Yamato no Orochi. Very, very tanky dude. Yeah, I think very, very tanky dude is who we need in that final slot for now.
Your turn. Go.
Just somebody with a lot of health. Demeter, we're swapping you out next turn. You're going to heal this turn. I didn't use prayer. Okay, maybe I'm swapping her out in a couple turns. Pentanomathia, hoping for a crit, which I didn't get. Missed. Okay, well.
I shall pass judgment.
Light attack as neutral. As a lower accuracy, which doesn't matter. As a light attack, which is blocked. Wonderful. Okay, Nahobiho. Jack Tempest. Crit. We're now going to use Eternal Prayer. Which brings everybody back. At which point I'm then going to change you for Konohana, who should be the right choice. She just got instant killed last time. It's kind of hard to, counter. Yamato no Orochi. Now, I don't want you to miss, so I actually think a better use of your turn is going to be Spy Scoping. I was going to guard, but Spy Scoping is a much better use of your turn. Where are we? Spy Scope? Oh, I already know the other two? Oh, I do, because we fought them previously. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Guarding. Nahobiho. Nice, we hit a weakness. Murakumo. Big heal. Guard. Okay. That heal didn't seem to do quite as much as I wanted it to, actually. We resist. Raises their defense, that's fine. Gathering Magatsuhi. Oh no. Also, did I not bowl on Konohana's turn? Konohana didn't get a turn. Okay, now I'm remembering. Guard. Guard. Okay.
Take this.
That's blocked. Yeah. That's nothing. Cool. That's something, but not a lot. Okay. Jack Tempest. Crit. Bowl. What are these guys weak to? No, your accuracy's lowered, right? Yeah, no, guard. Jack Tempest. Might need to bring him out, actually, at some point. Murakumo. Yes. Heal. Good.
I shall pass judgment.
Raikujin. Single target. Heavy almighty attack. That's just a dark attack, which was guarded. That's a raised attack. Okay, I need to... Okay, that means next turn they're going to do big attack. Okay, I think you're dead here, unless I change you. Need to change you to somebody with a lot of health who can ideally give us a second turn. Can you give us a second turn on every turn? No, I need it like a light attack. Not light attack, an ice attack. An ice attack. Trumpeter could give you a second turn. Let me just test something here. Ice AoE is fine. Okay. Trumpeter, you're in on the first slot. Guard 3 times, and then Guard and Trumpeter. Oh wait, that also removed their buff. Yeah, that was my intention all along. I say with no truth to that at all. Right, Guard.
The breath of the sun.
Oh, that might actually mean that he doesn't get to it this turn. That's so annoying, actually. Because he's still ready, right? Let's just do 4 guards here. I mean, the whole time with Konohana's gaining MPs, this isn't actually bad for us. Oh, he didn't use that move anymore. Okay, that's interesting.
I shall pass.
Yeah, okay. That's acceptable. Right, now we can go. Do I want to use crits? Yes, I think this is a good turn to use crits. I'm going to do ice attack. Follow up with Murakumo. Bowl. Matano Orochi. Catastrophe on Ra. It's actually almost easier when they're all out. I don't think we want to kill the side guys necessarily. Murakumo. Bowl. Or Sakura. Anyway. Catastrophe. Nice. That's a powerful almighty move, which hit our tank. That's a lowered attack, which doesn't matter. Electric attack, which gets blocked. Okay. Hit. Crit. They may do something else now they're low on health. Bold. We're now going to use something that gives MP back to Konohana, which will in this case be a Chakra Pop. Ice. Murakumo. and Sakuya Sakura. Right.
I shall pass judgment.
That's just a heavy almighty attack, not the end of the world. That's a light attack which we might block, but not on this character. That's a raised accuracy, which doesn't matter. Unless that hits Trumpeter, we're fine. Which it didn't. Okay. Blast him. Murakumo. Pull. Pass. I shouldn't have used Murakumo on our first turn, I'm realizing, but that's okay. It worked out okay. All it meant is I had to pass on Snake's turn.
Behold!
This is fine, yeah. That lowers our defense, which doesn't matter. And that's gonna do nothing. That might kill Trumpeter. Crit on us, that's horrible, but actually not the end of the world. Ice. One's dead already. Crit. Two's dead. Pull. She's not quite ready to use it yet, though. Catastrophe. Nice! Okay. That went pretty well. A health bomb and a stamina bomb.
Konsu!
No. Even if I can't bring your brother back, then at least, at the very least...
I thought as much. There was never any hope of reviving Yuzuru Atsuda. It was all a bluff for the sake of confronting us.
Even with the power of Ra, the human you knew as Yuzuru Atsuta will not return. All I could do was hasten the reincarnation of his soul.
So, I thought even if I couldn't have my brother back, I could at least avenge him. But I don't care anymore. I never wanted to lose you to get my revenge. Then I really would be alone. I want to live for the future, with you at my side.
How about you're not alone, Miyazu?
I'm not. You're right. Even if you look different, you're still you. Maybe I was just pushing everyone else away. The two of us had been together for so long. So, thank you.
Young man, would you let me offer her a few words in parting?
Okay.
Your brother cared about helping people. That's ultimately what he wanted to achieve with his power. He wasn't bound by anyone else's orders. He was acting for a cause he believed in. My hope is to create a world that will keep his vision, and others like it, alive forever. That is our purpose in seeking the throne.
I guess I never realized my brother had that kind of determination. I want to choose the path I believe in, too. So I'll stand back and give this world a last farewell as it ends. I feel like that's the only way I have left to take a stand against this rotten war.
Well now, Albino, if that is your path, then so be it. After suffering defeat at your hands, I've no right to object. But never forget, as you walk onward, you bear the hopes of countless humans with you.
Once the world's remade, you might be the only ones who can preserve the memory of the one we used to live in. So even after all this is over, please, don't forget my brother.
Completed quest, Rite of Resurrection. 2 large glory crystals. And reasonable amount of XP. Basuki levels up.
You!
And gets us a chakra drop. Amanazako levels up. And gets Thunder Rain. Mephisto levels up.
This is true.
And gets Maka Jammon. And Konsu and Konsura are unlocked for fusion. And everybody wants to talk to us in this area. Okay. It's that. Analyze our level 78 Konsura. Then we're going to swap out the party everyone's fully healed as well, which is actually quite interesting. Or, like, they don't have full MP, but they're all mostly healed up. And that's because we used, what was it, the Eternal Prayer before we did our last, like, little round of things. Chiyu. There we are. Right. Hello.
Do you think us foolish for choosing not to fuse together? I personally believe that some things have to remain separate in order to be truly complete. Or is that a bit too abstract? Suffice it to say, the bearer of my knowledge is a greater woman than I realized.
Hello.
I want to choose the path I believe in too. So I'll stand back and give this world a last farewell as it ends. But this doesn't mean I'm giving up or running away from the battle, even after this world's gone. As long as there's still someone who remembers how it used to be, then our world had some meaning. Please, you have to see this through, okay? All the way to the end.
Okay, we can do that. Up here, we have these guys. Against all expectations, Khonsu has abandoned his cause and chosen to live among mankind. But lamentation will not sway him. All we can do is await the rule of a new pharaoh. These days, that Khonsu boy has got a different look in his eyes. It's been quite a journey seeing him grow up, seeing all the potential ahead of him. I think I can content myself with that, eh? I was concerned how things would turn out, but I'm relieved it has all ended well. It isn't easy to carry on after the death of a loved one. Next one. After all this great upheaval, I wonder how the world will change. I suppose it hardly matters. The gods of the Nile's dreams have been all but snuffed out now. Ah, but it is a shame. But we'd long to see Lord Khonsu's world of peace realized. Okay. And I don't think we got any more dialogue. No. Okay. Cool. Let's go here. Let's cadavers first of all, to sell the stuff that we picked up.
Welcome.
So we'll sell these. This is a little bit, not a ton of money. Right. Then we're gonna do a recovery. Just heal up. We'll do a save here. And what we're going to do after the save is we're going to go and see whether we can fuse Khonsu or Khonsu Ra. I'm assuming that you need Khonsu for Khonsu Ra as well. Let's see. Well, we have Khonsu. Sorry, that's Khonsu Ra, which is 78. And it needs you to have Khonsu. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. What do we need for Khonsu? And also what level is Khonsu? Is 62. Need Shurnabog, Isis, and Anubis. Okay, that's difficult to fit into our current party. Just to put it lightly, that is difficult to fit into our current party. Okay. We even make any of those? Right? Well, yeah, reverse compendium. Let's have a look at Shurnabog, I guess. Where is he? Somewhere down here. He's in this kind of area. Maybe I'm too far down now. Okay, sort by alphabet. Shurnabog. 52. Okay. Dagda and Halfis. Nua and Niami. We could do Niami, Aliat, so he gets Shurnabog. Okay. Anyone else? See if there's any I want to get. Was there anyone on our get rid of list? There are probably plenty on our get rid of list. Are there any on our get rid of list that can make this thing? So these are all compendiums, so they can't be cheaper. Who is on our get rid of list again? Might already have got rid of most of them. Ariok. I see, yeah. Right. I guess Ali Lat was also on my get rid of list, so if I make Shurnabog. To make Chernobog out of that. Then I can special fusion Konsu out of Chernobog and these two, which I will have just enough money for because Chernobog will be free and these are 37,000 and I'm only paying 2.4 for Nyami. Then I get to this one and I need another 60,000 to get that. Okay, we can do it. Okay, reverse compendium. Chernobog. This. Let's do it. So, it doesn't really matter. We're thinking of what would be good for Konsura. So it doesn't really matter what I take as long as it's good for Konsura. That's difficult. I guess actually I think High Fizz Pleroma is more useful to pass along in general. Dark Pleroma. Great Curse Siphon. Great Curse Siphon might be useful. Let's go... Heal, Ability, High Fizz, and then the other two Pleromas. Yeah, that seems good. Or the other two things.
Demon to your liking?
Sure, why not? Right, there's a Chernobog. Wonderful. We will now do a... there's a demon... Oh, I didn't register Alliate Lat, but that's okay. We can register here. Right, that included Chernobog. Now we can special fusion Konsu. Let's go. So Konsu has Karnak. Physical attack that can hit all foes. Okay. Inspiring Leader is also intriguing to take along. We get Resist Fizz, which I think we want to pass on. Light Move I don't care about. High Fizz. Let's see. So I'm thinking Life, High Fizz. I don't know if we need Dark Pleroma. I think Great Curse Siphon could be interesting. And then, yeah, I guess I'll take Inspiring Leader. There we go. Lord, the Egyptian god of the moon, often portrayed as a mummy with two long braids of hair, he is said to be the reincarnation of the moon itself and holds possession over what's known as the moon ship. He also acts as a companion to the pharaoh's shadow. Hieroglyphics found in Unasa's pyramid depict him as a god who prepares meals for an oppressive, god-devouring king.
Is this demon to your liking?
Sure.
I am Khonshu. Let us fight as one. Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to learn AoE Light. There we go.
Oh.
So we now have Khonshu Ra. Although, what I was just thinking here is actually it makes sense for us to leave here and to manually buff Khonshu's level. Yeah, he needs to get to level 64. I think of our two options here. Our two options are either we go fight something and try and level him up that way, or... Actually, let's see if we can. Let's do that quickly. Right. As we've got nothing else that we're specifically doing this episode, that actually makes a little bit of sense. Let's do this, go all three. And then we can go and see whether we can get him leveled up one. I'm going to stick him in the final slot here. Right. Do a save. And then we're going to go fight something. So, alright, here. Let's go. Oh, it's three things. Okay. Hit him. Follow up with Queen's Decree. No crits. Okay. Crit. Konohana. Fire. Karnak. Queen's Decree. Murkum. Nice. So I got him 101,000 XP. think, what was it, 300,000 I needed? Oh, this is going to get more. Queen's Decree. Actually, we know we can do this. Guarantee another turn. Crits. Fire. Fire. Queen's Decree. Crit. Fire. Guard. Ow. Should be blocked though, right? Oh, it didn't hit everyone. That's annoying. Don't care that they're gathering because we're going to kill them anyway. Nice crit. Yep. And attack. Nice. It's another 100 and something thousand XP. Wait, the thing's back here, right? Yes, I can just recover here. That's fine. This is obviously not a good way of getting money, but it's a reasonable way of leveling up Konsu. Let's go. Queen's Decree. Hit him. Aggie. Aggie. Queen's Decree. Hit him. Fire. Guard. Wonderful. Queen's Decree. Attack. It's 92,000. Double's not worth as much. It's the same fight again, so this isn't going to be worth as much. Might be enough to level up, but anyway. Hit him. Hit him. Queen's Decree. Have to crit like that. Fire. Guard. Okay. Queen's Decree. Attack. Hey, it was enough.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of Inspiring Leader for Resist Fizz, because I think Resist Fizz is worth passing on. Small Glory Crystal. Oh, that reminds me, we have Glory Crystals to use. Right, back through here. Recovery. Glory Crystals. So we should have enough to level up one of our Polaromas if we want to. I think. Right. Demon Haunt. Hello. I flat out refuse to fall behind. I'm going to make myself stronger. Okay, Norn. 2 luck. A stat that is useless on you. Being at a temple so high up in the sky is probably enough to make anyone a little excitable. There's times like this when you need to be a man and firmly plant your feet on the ground. Oh, okay. Trumpeter. Death may slow at times, but it surely moves ever forward. As soon as we exit this place, we shall continue on. And then, Konsu.
Yes.
The crescent moon's role is twofold. A gentle lantern in the sky and a blade of light that shears the night shadows. Those who stand with me know only the tender moonlight. Those who oppose me, however, are cut asunder. Alright. Get out of there. Okay. So that's done with that. Next. Next we want to feud. Well, next we're going to do a save. Oh, actually, you know what? Next I want to put Chi-Yu back in the party in case I forget. Then do a save. Alright, save. Next, we're going to go for World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Demon Fusion, Special Fusion, Konsu Ra. So this requires us to have 82,000 money. Okay, well, I want to make it. He gets Null Fizz, which makes our Resist Fizz look very funny in hindsight. But anyway, I want to make it. How am I going to make it? Well, I need to get 82,000. I guess I will meet you back at a save when I have 82,000. Okay, 10 minutes later, I have done the grinding, and we now have enough money. So,
Welcome
welcome to the World of Shadows. We are now going to Special Fusion Konsu Ra, which is going to be very good. Let's do it. So we got high magic damage, like demon here. So got a severe fire attack with pierce, which lowers attack, which is very, very good. Got fire attack, which pierces. Not as good knowing that you have this one, although this one costs a lot more MP. You have a light attack, which is AoE. You have these, which you have an affinity. Yeah, you have potential for, but there's no reason for you to have them because your strength is not impressive. Do I want just a normal fire attack? There is some argument that this is better than Trist Agion at this point because we have a Pierce fire move. We don't need two. And this is a lot less MP. So I think I'm going to go with that. That's Heavy Light. Heavy Light might be okay. What do you learn? You learn... yeah, you learn AoE Almighty. That's okay. You already have a Severe Light. So I don't think I need Heavy Light. Do you have a weakness? You have a weakness to Ice. Okay. So you're already learning this, so we don't need you to learn it again. Let's say that that takes over Tris Agion. Resist Ice and Resist Fizz seem worth it. Because, yeah, I think these are both worth it. Because one covers a weakness. The other is going to be replaced by Null Fizz when we get it. Null Dark gives you no weaknesses, which is definitely worth it. Gives you a real purpose in life. Fire Pleroma, I mean, that seems obvious. Yeah, there we go. Seems good to me. Lore. The form of the Egyptian god of the moon Khonsu upon gaining the power of the sun god Ra. Hidden behind a foreboding mask, he possesses the dual powers of sun and moon, day and night, living and the dead. Yeah, he seems very strong right now. Let's do it.
Is this demon to your liking?
I am Khonsu. Let us fight as one. Indeed.
Okay. We're going to replace that. We'll figure out where everything else goes if and when he levels up. Right. So, that's given us a little bit of a boost. Let's now swap some things around with him. So, we're going to go that here, that here. That's fine. Everyone else looking good. I know Amano Zako needs some work. As do you. Manazako. There we go. Everyone else looking pretty good here. Yeah, okay, I think I'm happy. I think I'm good to go. Let's just make sure that we're fully recovered. We are. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So, thank you very much for watching. Next time, we see the end of the game for the first time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.